Okay, it's Sunday afternoon, got the iPod in, some tunes going, nothing else better to do except for to try Apis idea, and we'll just see where it goes. I'll find some donor hives and shake them right here, see what happens. Queen made it all night, she's in there, she's getting kind of covered up, but trust me, she's right there at the top and she's alive and ready to go. Okay. It's a good thing I checked this frame. It was the first one I pulled out. Queen was on there, so I got her. If I would have had a clip with me, I would have clipped her up for the time being, but I'll just have to be extra careful. She's not been the greatest queen for this hive. You can see they've already got, well, maybe not, but this one's been a weak producer, and they've got a queen cup right there. Anyway, we're going to do the first shake here, see what happens. We got the queen suspended from that ladder, so they're still kind of milling around in the clover. I'm going to go get a second frame. Okay, this is, I shook a couple frames from one of my other hives, but this one's from their actual, this is from the oak tree that fell. You can see all the swarm cells, or queen cells. I don't know that they're actually swarm cells, but they would indicate that being on the bottom, but there's a bunch. There's a huge amount of bees in there, so I'm going to shake off some of these and see what happens. They're still mingling around the grass over there, so we'll see. Maybe I need to move the queen clip closer. Really get a good look at the cells now. I don't know if you can see that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so we'll start this back up here in a minute. I won't waste all this time, see what happens. Okay, I put some lemongrass oil on the cage, along with up at the top there, and you're going to see what happens. Getting some clustering there, some clustering up under there, so we'll keep watching it. I'm afraid to get the queen cage too close to the bees, in fear that they'll kill her right off the bat. So I'd rather them come to her. Okay, I went back to make a actual cage because I thought, man, I have done it again, and allowed her to be open to everybody, but they're balling up on that. Let's see if she's still alive in there. I made a little cage for her. Well, for one thing, I've learned not to let lemongrass get on your camera. This is frustrating. Anyway, I shook that off. She was well and fine and walking around. So in this experiment, it's going to be a queen that is not completely caged. So how it goes from here. Okay, what I did was I picked up the wire and detached it from the ladder, and then I shook the bees off of where they're forming at. Now you can see that on top of that paint can stand, and they clustered more around the queen this time. So I'm going to try that a couple more times, and I may add another frame of bees. I'm afraid some of them's probably went back to their hive. There are tons of bees flying around as if it were a swarm, so we'll see what happens. It's been close to 45 minutes to an hour that I started this. You see they're crawling up from the cluster, so I'm trying to consolidate it a little bit. I guess I was really thinking they would swarm around the actual queen clip, but swarming up above them, so I don't know. Maybe that's just how they do it. Man, I love my camera. I have several in the grass. Been trying to smoke them out of that. Here. I have a nuke waiting over there for this particular group of bees if everything works out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put them in a box and see what happens. Okay. We'll see how they do. I already see some fanning. While I'm filming this, you can see where the rabbits have been coming up and gnawing on my nukes. Well, I don't know about you all, but so far, this just might have worked. The queen was alive just 30 seconds ago. I looked at her to make sure. Half of these bees were hers, but it's been 7-8 days now since they've smelled her. I don't know if you can actually see this. I wish you could. If I could get it close enough. You can actually see that nostril gland opening up. You see it. It's amazing. You can, the tip of their tail where it's black, you can see a white opening all of a sudden as they crack it open. You can really see that. I'm going to go ahead and release the queen now. Sorry, shake off some of those bees. Have to look closely to find her. There she is. There she is, walking around. Good shot of that queen. See him circling around her. It's a really nice looking queen, nice and bright orange. Notice the circle they form around her. It's pretty cool. Attending to her.
trying to capture some of them, opening up the Nasonoff gland to send out the pheromone that this is the new home, the queen's here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put her back in. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone for a while and let them settle in. Come back later and see how they're doing, and probably move them to a new location later tonight. Back over there on that rack. We can see those two orange, white, and yellow hives. But as you can see, most of them have oriented to this box. There's no more hardly on the ground or on the blocks, and they're busy making this their home. You can see the fanning occurring, and everything's good for right now. It's good to see that the queen's going to have a productive colony to take care of, even though it wasn't her original.